Hello, Jody, Jamie, and Jenna, if you are in fact watching this. It's been about a month, or over a month if YouTube is correct, since last time anyone, myself included, uploaded anything to our Three Chicks and a Nerd channel. Disappointment. That's okay. You've been uploading stuff to your Connect 4 thing. Jamie, I heard you just got a webcam, so hopefully you can get into the groove of things. Jenna, I know you haven't watched a single one of these, but if you actually do, buy a webcam, hun. I hope everything's going good for all y'all. Jody, you are hopefully I'm over halfway done now with school. Don't know when you get out, the second week of December, early December. I hope your midterms went good and kick ass. Well, continue to kick ass because you're super smart. I know that you're probably doing super awesome in all your endeavors, and from the sounds of it, you have quite the awesome social life. Jealous. Anything interesting that's been happening to me in the past month? Not a whole lot. There is construction of a brand new building commencing right next to us. So I could wake up at 6 a.m. and listening to them go and doing construction stuff. That's a bit, let's just say, not fun a lot of the time. Classes have been generally okay. I've been writing a lot, which makes sense considering that all of my classes are writing classes. Screenwriting, I am doing my best in. That class I don't even have to think. Just done, yay! So I'm excelling a lot in that. I think I'll probably end up with either a high B or A in that class. British literature is my second favorite. Some of the stuff that we're talking about in that class is just awesome. We already covered Beowulf. Right now we are talking about Paradise Lost, John Milton's Paradise Lost, which is universally acclaimed and prevalent in a lot of science fiction horror films. And Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, a lot of medieval King Arthur type stuff with knights and Christian religious overtones. It's actually quite interesting stuff. So British literature we're doing really good in. I just had my midterm about 2 weeks ago, and I got my paper back last week, and I got 92 out of 100. That's good, especially for me. There was two different sections. One of them was an essay part, and the first part was quotations. We had to pick 9 out of 15 quotations, say what it's from, the significance, its placement, and as far as the significance goes, we had to write 3 or 4 sentences, but be really thorough. So I somehow, through the grace of God, did okay in it. Advanced Fiction Workshop is another class that I'm doing generally good. It's one of those classes where it's I'm okay at it, but you look at everybody else's writing and you're suddenly wow, I'm a hack. I suck at this. What am I doing? I'm not good at anything. What? But I'm persevering. Today, though, was pretty harsh. It was a 500-word story that we had to send in, and we got reviewed by our peers, and the teacher just ripped it apart. So today was one of those days where it was, you just want to give up and be I'll just be a Super America clerk. I'm not good at writing. I suck at it. Why should I even bother continuing on this path? Fuck it all. But I just decided to spend an hour watching Scrubs, and now I'm good. Okay. And finally, we have literary criticism, which is kicking my ass. It is not remotely fun. It's just horrible. We're taking all these different theories of how to look at literary stuff. We had Marxism, psychoanalysis. We just had colonialism theory, which was fucking ridiculous. Next we have feminism, and I don't know, one other thing, and then we're done. So yippee-ki-yay. We have 2 more projects. Yeah, 2 more. And a really long-ass paper. It's going to be like 5 or 10 pages. That's what I heard. And we have to use one of these theories, implement it into whatever we choose. It could be a movie, book, whatever. I'm not looking forward to it at all. But I only have about 3 more weeks, 3.5 weeks of actual class, and then it's basically a week and a half of no class, but just working on your final stuff, and then all you have to do is turn it in. So I'm looking forward to that, and not looking forward to that because it means snow, which, not fun. But on the bright side, it means I'm done with school, and I can go back home to my wonderful apartment, which is going to be super cold, most likely. But school, thus far, really good. Well, not really, really, really good, but pretty good. I had a good Halloween. I ended up going out with a friend of mine who has been ringing up my fries in the cafeteria for the past year and a half. So she and I and 2 of her friends, some guy named Ben and a friend Mallory, who knows like 500 people in Mankato. So we went to downtown Mankato. We went to 3 different bars, which was awesome. I did not drink, but I did have Dr. Pepper. Whee! And then the 3rd place we got at like around midnight, and we stayed till 2 o'clock when they closed. And I got my freak on. I was dancing. There's this giant pit of people. It's like around 1 o'clock. It became like shoulder to shoulder person. Everybody dressed up in really awesome costumes. I think I spent most of my time going like, oh my god, that person's Catwoman, or that person's Bane from the new Batman movie that comes out next year. And oh my god, they're Silk Spectre from Watchmen. It was a huge geek awesomeness. So Halloween was very social, more than it's ever been, which was cool. Did my obligatory horror movie marathon. Went down to Papa Murphy's, bought myself a jack-o'-lantern pizza, which was yummy. It was gone too soon, rest in peace. So, in general, life is good here. Miss you guys. Miss Jenna. Miss Jamie. Mankato's not the same without you, lady dude. And I miss work, which is weird. What is up with that? But as soon as I go to work in about 2 weeks, I'll probably be like, fuck work. Because, Black Friday. Whee! I get to go home for that. So, once again, in conclusion, I hope you're all doing great. Jody, upload a thing to this. And Jamie, I hope you do a video soon as well. And Jenna, if you ever do watch these, once again, I love you. Hope you're doing great. Jody, kick ass. Jamie, get loads of hours and become a multi-Donald Trumpionaire. And above all, live long and prosper.